Hello, fight fans. Welcome to VC World. Breaking news: the Juggernaut Joyce will be facing the Russian giant Alexander Ustinov on the 18th of May. And that will be on the undercard of Billy Joe Saunders. Hopefully, Billy Joe Saunders don't pull out this time around. He always has some excuses. Something always come up with Billy Joe Saunders. You never know. He's put out of a couple of fights before. And we know what happens, guys. But let's talk about this. So, Joyce, who has 8 wins with 8 knockouts, fighting a Russian giant. Always a little bit past it, he's not in his prime, for sure. Ustinov is already 42 years old. He's 6'7". His last fight was against Michael Hunter. He lost that fight via TKO in the 9th round. And before that, he also lost to Manuel. So Ustinov is actually past it for a guy like Michael Hunter to beat Ustinov and a guy like Manuel to beat him. It means he's already past it. But, heavyweights are still very much dangerous till their late 50s, you know what I mean? So they've got the power. A guy like George Foreman, no matter how old he is, still has the ability to knock you out. Because heavyweights are very powerful. And I know Joyce will probably get a lot of stakes from people saying that he's fighting an old man, a guy with past his prime. Well, the guy is just 8-0. He only has 8 fights. Yes, he's a guy who has improved so far. He's a guy with loss of amateur pedigree. He's competed, in the highest level. And as an amateur, he's done everything. He's a silver medalist, gold medalist. So you've got to give the guy props. I know you might have some things to say about the guy, saying that, well, you should be fighting someone better. I think the time will come. I mean, I just see the deal with Frank Warren. I'm not really a true believer in Frank Warren. I don't think Frank Warren can really uplift someone's career. I think Frank Warren is past it. But I still think he's a big player in the game, And since BT Sport and Sky Sports are kind of competing against each other, they want to see who's better and who pulls up the better cards. We all know Eddie Hearn is currently the number 1 promoter in the world right now. So Joyce should have teamed up with Eddie Hearn, but maybe he just has his reasons. Maybe because of Joshua being the main man and he doesn't want to beat that. But that's just it. Joyce has his own reasons. But BT Sport also has Tyson Fury, so Tyson Fury is the main man there. So I don't know. I think this will be a very good fight, but Joyce will be too powerful. Even though Alexander Ustinov is past it already, but I still think he's got a little bit of chance to land something, 1 knockout power. I still got that. But Joyce will be too powerful. Both of them are not the quickest fighters. Joyce is not a fast and quick fighter. He's a guy that people always call slow. But he always, time his punch, man. He always has a target. He don't just go in there and try to throw random punches or just a lot of punches without a target. He has a target. Every punch he lands is appalling. So I think Ustinov is going to get knocked out. I don't know in what round. It could be early, it could be late, it could be in the 5th round, it could be in the 6th, 7th. Joyce is going to go in there and really try to bamboozle Ustinov. So, guys, what do you guys think about this fight? Do you like it or you don't like it? For me, I think it's a good fight because Joyce only has 8 fights. I mean, if ever Jagba were the one, fighting Ustinov, I would say that's a huge step up as well, because Ustinov, you might say, where he's past his prime. He's not the fighter he used to be. He's older now. We know, 42 years old, but heavyweights are also dangerous till their 50s or 60s. I don't know. Heavyweights just have the natural power to do some damage. So give it a thumbs below, like the video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. By the way, go follow me on Instagram at Boxing Block Center and as well on Twitter at Boxing Block. Cheers, everyone.